All right, going to do another video talking about the GATE program, the Gifted and Talented Education program that I was in when I was a child in the early 80s. And it seems like a lot of people, just as of recently, are starting to either remember or discover or connect with people that were in this program as well. I even just got a comment on one of my YouTube videos about this morning, telling me that Candace Owens had spoken about it. And I just did a quick search, and it looks like this is pretty recent too. So yeah, why not talk more about it, since it's, I guess, with someone like her talking about it, it's going to become more popular, and more people are going to become aware of it that weren't previously, or people like me who had this experience are going to kind of open up their memories, or be willing to share more about it. And that's why I even made my last video. I was talking about why I wanted to put more out there. First of all, I want to learn what the fuck went on, like what happened to me. Is that a good or bad thing? Is that, because a lot of this is a connection to now me 40 some odd years later, why I am the way I am, or the way I was, that they recognize that maybe I didn't go with the plan, or what they did made my plan go the way it was. But it wasn't always easy, and it still is difficult to integrate into society, being one of those different people. And it doesn't mean I'm better, it just means that our brains seem to be wired in a more sensitive way. The theory is that the GATE program was a kind of a government experiment or program where they recognized kids that were gifted. Really, it seems like most of us were just high functioning autistics, and teachers or whoever was observing us, or our parents, would rat us out, and they would take us out of class. For me, it was on Wednesdays. I remember that distinctly. And sometimes we go to the library, sometimes we go to different classrooms. A lot of times they would take us on field trips, and sometimes they were practical. I mean, I remember we went to a supermarket and we just learned how to budget a shopping list, and how to we pretended we had this much in our bank, and this is what we had on our grocery list, and how to make it work and put together. So it was like life skills too, but there was some other stuff going on that was really weird. And a lot of us remember the earphones with the sounds that we would be hearing, or the weird pink liquid we drank, the shapes and sounds, and all the weird kind of psychological testing that was done. The people that weren't part of our school system that were there. I don't remember people in suits, but I do remember other teachers or other people that were just sitting on the sidelines watching and taking notes of our little experience that we were having. So it was really strange. And again, it's kind of interesting now that I've always talked about it. I brought reference to it. I didn't completely forget it, but all these details were just so deep in the recesses of my mind. They're now finally coming out because I'm thinking about it. I'm hearing others talk about it. And yeah, it's just kind of weird how we're all having this similar experience all around the same time frame. Sorry, I'm here driving through Hollywood. Well, my car's driving me through Hollywood traffic, and I just got to just keep an eye out, make sure they're letting me, my robot here merge. But yeah, thank you for people who have reached out. I'm going to try to do more research and learn more about this. But it really is, as an adult, it makes things make sense. And I'm so fortunate that I understood how I was enough to parlay it into utilizing my level of awareness and ability to kind of see things inherently as they exist, versus this kind of fabrication of reality that so many people exist in, and the powers that be try to promote that, or encourage people to, or gaslight them and say, no, you're not seeing this. And I just always, to my own sometimes demise and trauma, I'd fight against it. And it really afforded me a good career helping people with their dogs, because I really don't think, at least at this point, dogs have been influenced by these external society and social and governmental things that I really see it playing out, where a lot of people are just, in fact, for lack of a better term, very brainwashed. Yeah, not this guy, I guess, but the problem is it just makes it very hard, because they try to make people believe that people that are telling the truth are the bad ones, and we're just trying to say, hey, why don't you pull your curtain back and see what's really, who's the man behind it, because it's not quite what we think it is. And again, when I prescribe to that ideology and address and communicate as such, dogs listen. Dogs inherently listen, to people who are aware and seeing it. They just feel the energy of it. So call it what you may, but I figured I'd just, while I'm headed to a client here, just make another video based on that comment I saw that I guess Candace Owens is talking about this too. I want to see the video. If anyone can send me a link, if I don't find it myself, I'd appreciate it just to kind of hear, even if it's a quick soundbite, what she has to say about it, because that's kind of interesting. But yeah, this is, I think right now in this world, this is a battle of good versus evil, and consciousness and awareness versus the other thing, which is, it's a level of narcissism that goes beyond surface based, and it's kind of scary. And it seems like they just don't want people like us out there speaking the truth. And I get paid to do it, so you're not really going to stop me unless some weird person puts the Men in Black beam on me. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for the new subscribers on YouTube and Facebook. And hopefully I can connect with more people this way. Thanks.